Dear friends, welcome to the ambitious international project of creating the Gem4me messenger, the first messenger of the people. Our project has a simple and understandable goal: to create a popular and mass-use messenger and to sell it to a large company or an investment fund. The project is built on the foundation of crowd investing, and the funds received from the sale of the messenger will be distributed between the project participants in accordance to the packages of shares they own. The project's uniqueness is that it already is in its final stage, and investments into the project are much more secure compared to other projects that are just planning to create something. We started the creation of the messenger in the fall of 2015. Gem4me combines two of the most relevant and monetary trends of modern IT technologies: messengers and fintech, the financial services which can be used through mobile devices. Our main goal is to create a highly technological mobile application. The application will successfully substitute many other applications which users are forced to use at the same time. The basic functionality of the messenger is similar to functionality of other premium class messengers. However, there are unique capabilities as well, which are depicted on the slide. Our nearest plans include the implementation of conference calls for up to 64 participants, a mini social network, disappearing messengers, and much more. We are planning to launch video calls, a built-in translator, and other innovative functionality in 2018. Yet, the true uniqueness of Gem4me is in the functions that are depicted on this illustration. There is no other messenger in the world that would possess such a wide range of functions. The bot platform will allow to introduce an unlimited amount of external services to the messenger, from weather forecast and currency exchange rates to purchasing pizza or ordering a taxi. Marketplace is the ability to create virtual stores within the messenger or companies and entrepreneurs fast and free of charge. Customers will be able to find the necessary products and services with ease, purchase them while relying on ratings and reviews from other buyers. Financial services transform the messenger into a convenient wallet for any financial operations, including operations with encrypted currencies. It is important to note that the Gem4me messenger has already been downloaded by almost 4 million people. It proves its popularity within a large amount of people in various countries of the world. At the same time, independent auditing companies depict the continuous increase of the messenger's value. According to the results of last evaluation, the value of the messenger was conducted to be $87 million in September of 2017. Currently, our main goal is to finish the development of the messenger and to sell it so that investors can receive profits as soon as possible. However, major investments are necessary in order to complete the messenger and promote it. Therefore, we made the decision to attract the necessary funds by launching an ICO. ICO, which stands for Initial Coin Offering, is a form of attracting investments to new technological projects and startups through emission and selling tokens or coins to investors. A token is the analogy of a share in the financial world. It is a program code which allows for their owners to receive certain benefits when the project is finished, for the purpose of which tokens are issued. ICOs are experiencing a true explosion in popularity over the course of 2017. More than 200 placements have already taken place and more than $3 billion were attracted, while in 2016 only $256 million were attracted, which is proven by data from coinschedule.com. September was the most active month as 37 startups received almost $850 million from investors. You might have heard about numerous ICOs recently. At times, tokens worth tens and hundreds of millions of dollars are bought by investors in a very short period of time, practically in hours and minutes. This notion depicts the major interest from investors towards this new instrument for investing. The high profits on the market of encrypted currencies and tokens attract new investors to this new process each month from new countries. Many companies launch ICOs today by showing a mere idea that they are planning to bring to life in the future from the funds they receive. All financial consultants and experts that are currently helping us to prepare for the ICO simultaneously claim that our project possesses persuasive advantages over other projects. 1. We have a currently functioning and actively developing messenger with 4 million of users. This means that, firstly, we are able to create a mass used applications, and secondly, that a large user base will be using the new financial services right away. Second, our developers, the Synesis company, has major experience in creating multi-million-dollar IT projects. Third, the Messenger was evaluated at $87 million in September of 2017, and its value will only continue to grow due to new functionality being introduced and the growth of the user base. And fourth, our unique advantage is the army of fans. That is, tens of thousands of people in many countries of the world who are interested in global success for the project of creating our messenger in numerous countries. These people attract investors for the project, test, and promote the messenger. Not one project, not one messenger can boast such an amount of people that are interested in its success. That is exactly why Gem4me Messenger is the first messenger of the people. The main idea for launching the Gem4me Finance ICO is to attract investments for the creation of new Gem4me financial services, which will increase the attractiveness of the messenger and will drastically increase the amount of its users. The latest fintech services provide the following major advantages for users: ability to use the services on mobile devices and laptops, instant access to services, low commission rates, high speed of operations, high level of security, scalability and flexibility of solutions, and absence of bureaucratic procedures. Private investors and invest funds will have the ability to invest into very in-demand financial services during the Gem4me Finance ICO: cashback, crypto fiat exchange, and digital bank. The received funds will be directed towards the creation of convenient and relevant services and their promotion throughout the world, with the expected growth of the user base up to 100 million of users. Token holders will receive major financial advantages when using new services. Apart from the fact that the growth of value of tokens is anticipated to be no less than that by 10 times during the period of 2018 through 2020. Fintech services are the most in demand for users of mobile devices and laptops. The new financial technologies allow for young and ambitious companies to compete with traditional financial organizations, such as banks and intermediaries, on the market of financial services. We are creating the following services: cashback. The service allows for a user to make profitable purchases with a portion of the spent funds returning to his bank card. It is planned to develop the service in various regions of the world by working with local companies. Crypto fiat exchange. One of the more in demand services, the ability to exchange encrypted currencies securely to one another and to common currencies. Gem4me has the ability to create a fast and comprehensive service by using the bot platform. Digital Bank, a company with a bank license that offers banking services remotely. The most important services for users are opening bank accounts in various currencies and the ability to receive a bank card, which can be used for paying for purchases and withdrawing cash from encrypted currency accounts. As you can see in the top part of the diagram, the messenger is fulfilled with popular financial services, which will fast forward its sale. Token holders who purchase utility tokens receive financial advantages when purchasing and using financial services. Furthermore, the value of tokens will constantly grow due to the demand for them increasing, while the amount of tokens will slowly decrease. The bottom part of the diagram depicts the main goal: the creation of a popular messenger and its successful sale. Owners of shares will receive shareholder earnings after the sale, which depends on the amount of shares owned. It is important to note that the new financial services will generate earnings for the shareholders of the messenger. 20% of straight profits received from the new financial services will be distributed as dividends between the shareholders of Gem4me. Considering the popularity of these services, it will be a very pleasant constant monetary income for the shareholders. The amount of dividends will also depend on the amount of shares owned. This diagram depicts the goal of ICO 1, that it is to create the new Gem4me Finance services. These services will increase the attractiveness of the messenger and will attract new users. ICO1 is planned to be launched at the end of 2017. The Gem4me Foundation Company was established to launch the ICO1 in Singapore's jurisdiction. Approximately half of all ICOs are launched in this country. ICO2 will be launched for those investors who invested in the messenger itself. It will be a closed ICO, similar to distributing shares through a private placement. ICO2 is launched in order for all the shareholders to register their ownership of shares through security tokens with ease. This diagram depicts the differences between ICO1 and ICO2. Shareholders of Gem4me Investments plc, Malta, own shareholder tokens. One share equals 100 tokens. However, they can also receive the shareholder tokens for free to participate in ICO1. These tokens are issued by the company as a gift for participating in the company's promotions. On the other hand, private investors and invest funds, which will purchase utility tokens during ICO1, don't have any correlation to security tokens and ICO2. They will receive only the advantages from using financial services and receive earnings from the growth and value of tokens. This diagram depicts advantages for owners of utility tokens. As we discussed earlier, owners of utility tokens have two types of advantages. 1. Financial benefits when using the new services. Owners of utility tokens will have numerous advantages for using cashback, crypto fiat exchange, and digital bank services compared to ordinary users who don't have utility tokens. And 2. Due to the growth and demand for tokens and implementation of the token burning system, their value will gradually increase. We are estimating for the value of tokens to grow by 10 times over the course of 2018 through 2020. Owners of security tokens are co-owners of the messenger, its investors. They will receive shareholder earnings after the sale of the messenger. The value of similar tokens is measured in billions and tens of billions of dollars on the market. Therefore, we are convinced of the highest shareholder earning for investors after the sale of the messenger. Owners of security tokens can register their ownership of shares through a simplified procedure by providing just two documents, a passport or an ID, or a utility bill, which is a document that proves the residency address of a shareholder. The major advantage for shareholders is the ability to receive dividends from using the popular financial services. Only those shareholders who participated in the pre-emission have the right to receive this earning. This requirement is due to the fact that in order to create new services, investments are needed, which will be received during the ICO. The process of preparing for an ICO demands investments worth millions. Therefore, only those partners who participate in the pre-emission financing the ICO and will receive dividends from new financial services. The current pre-emission stage is in the process, which precedes the launch of an ICO. It is a crucial moment for each investor as he or she can receive major advantages. Registering shares into ownership through security tokens by providing just two documents, passport and a document that proves residency address. Registering shares into ownership without security tokens in accordance to the laws of European Union requires for one more document to be provided, a professional recommendation. This document is issued by a bank, a notary, or an auditor and must confirm financial well-being of the investor. Receiving utility tokens for free from company. Utility tokens allow to profitably use the new financial services and will grow in value. Receiving passive earnings or dividends from the new financial services, cashback, crypto fiat exchange, and digital bank. One needs to purchase or sponsor the sale of one business package to a personal partner in order to participate in the pre-emission. A Go package or above for partners with a Go or Biz status, a Premium or above package for partners with a Premium or Invest status. Complete the company's current promotions in order to receive complimentary utility tokens. Attention, pre-emission will be in effect only until the ICO is launched. This slide depicts approximate stages of launching the ICO. Preparation for and launching an ICO is a complex process, which involves hundreds of people. As a result, the timeframes depicted on the slide may shift for the purpose of achieving the full potential. Dear participants of the Gem4me project, we are launching the Gem4me Finance ICO in order to fast forward the creation of new financial services and finalize the development of the popular Gem4me Messenger. Investors who complete conditions of pre-emission will receive dividends from new financial services. Successful conduction of Gem4me Finance ICO is the key to a prosperous sale of the Gem4me Messenger and large profits for investors. Gem4me is a truly unique project. Common investors have the opportunity to invest into a popular messenger for the first time. Make sure to provide yourself with a solid portfolio of Gem4me shares, as they will generate major earnings for you. The price of shares will increase drastically since the beginning of 2018. We wish you major achievements in the business.